What have you thought of what you've heard so far today?
I've been really interested in some of the conversations that I've been having around the floor, but also in terms of what the speakers have been saying as well. It's a great opportunity to hear from all of the party leaders with 6 months to go before a general election, particularly around Europe, which I think is just a vital, vital issue for everybody in this conference today.
Does Europe matter greatly to a law firm?
Absolutely. I mean, 20% of our clients will be doing business in Europe. So it's massively important to them and therefore to us. So hearing what people are talking about here, hearing about the agendas that people have got is very, very, very interesting. And just hearing it sort of first-hand almost, if you like.
Do you agree with the CBI and some of the politicians that staying in a reformed Europe is the right thing for businesses?
I think personally, from my perspective, yes, it is. I can't see how you could engage with Europe in the way that we need to in terms of business growth without being there. Reform is absolutely vital, but I don't think you can have those conversations if you're standing outside of it.
We've also had quite an interesting discussion this morning about business reputation, particularly with regard to living standards and skills, and a few contentious points made by the Archbishop of York in that, including saying that the answer to living standards or weak living standards is simply to get firms to pay what he calls the living wage. What do you think of that?
I think Andy Wood made a really good point about that in terms of for some businesses to get to paying a living wage within 12 months is very, very difficult, and fundamentally the businesses could just go bang, and I don't think that would help anybody. But sort of having a commitment to moving in that direction probably has to be the right thing. I think some of the issues that were also made around the government and their commitment to a living wage was very interesting as well, and how important that is within pitches and tenders. I mean, we're just listening to Mighty in terms of them saying, well, actually, all that matters in procurement is around the quality, it's around the price. You put in all the stuff about corporate social responsibility, but nobody scores it. So if that's still going to be the case, how do you make that progress if it's not that important on the business agenda? How do you get movement?